In the year 1997, George Lucas, the creator of Star Wars, decided to go back and tell the story of how Anakin Skywalker, a once beloved man, became Darth Vader, Sith Lord, ruler of the galaxy. Now, we go back to a simpler time, the 1970s. Hey everybody, this is Slicknick Gaming and welcome back to LEGO Star Wars. In the last episode, we finished the prequels, and in this one, we're going to be doing the original trilogy. And we go back to 1977, and we are starting with A New Hope. Finally, we are doing the original trilogy. I mean, as much as I like the prequels, I like the original trilogy better. Alright, well, let's get going. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Okay, we're going to start with Chapter 1, Secret Plans. Episode 4, A New Hope. Now, something that's worth noting is that the prequels were in a different LEGO Star Wars game. I have mentioned this many times throughout the Let's Play, but LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga was actually a blend of two different games. LEGO Star Wars the video game and LEGO Star Wars 2 the original trilogy. This is the beginning of the second game, the original trilogy. A New Hope is probably my favorite out of all the Star Wars films. Then again, I like all the Star Wars films. I like them all. Oh, goodness. Oh my God. I just let out a very big sneeze there. Thank you to whoever just said bless you there. Okay, here we go. It's A New Hope. Probably my favorite film in the Star Wars franchise. They've shut down the main reactor. We'll be destroyed for sure. This is madness. We're doomed. There'll be no escape for the princess this time. Here come the clowns! Boo, 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 boo. Darth Vader, the man who was once known as Anakin Skywalker, ceased to be and became Darth Vader. Now we have the lovely Miss Princess Leia, along with her sidekick, Captain Antilles, the owner of the droids. Now, I remember seeing A New Hope for the first time. I was 5 years old, and it happened to be on TV one day. And that was when I realized that Star Wars was actually a real movie series, and not just a video game, not just some stupid Lego game. It was actually based on a real movie series, and I didn't know that until probably about a month after I started playing this game, maybe even longer. There's a door back here, but we can't go in there unless we have dark magic or black magic. Have to kill the stormtroopers. Now, I love the sound of the guns in this game. I absolutely love it. Anyways, actually, I want to talk to you guys. It has been a while since the last time I did a LEGO Star Wars. And that's because I have been extremely busy. I mean, I know the hockey tournament is over, but I also have other things I'm focusing on. I have other ideas for new things to do. And another thing that I did recently was I actually found my DS copy of LEGO Star Wars. There was a LEGO Star Wars game on the DS. Now, a lot of things were different about it. And For one thing, there were only 5 levels in each realm, or each episode. And the game was actually, I remember it being this fantastic, legendary game when I was a kid. Now that I'm older, it's a completely different story. I played it recently, and now I'm starting to realize how bad that game really was. I mean, I played it again recently, and it's terrible! It's one of the worst games ever made. It's one of the worst video games ever made. Lego Star Wars for the DS. I definitely like the Wii version so much better than the DS version. Not only because I have more memories with it, but also because Lego Star Wars for the DS had terrible design. And there were many glitches in that game, and there were certain points in the game where it would always freeze. No, don't push the lever! Really? My batteries just died. Wow! I can't believe my batteries actually died during a recording. Well, okay, I guess I'll be right back after I change the batteries. I'll be right back in just a second. Sit tight.
Okay?
Yep. Just gotta get batteries. It's alright, I already got them. So I have to change the batteries because my controller died. So I think this is actually the first time that this has happened during a recording session. I mean, it's happened off camera, but this is the first time it's happened while I was recording. I am so sorry about this, guys. I promise you this will not take long at all. Okay. There's one. And there's the other one. Put the cap in the Motion Plus. No, not the plus. The jacket. Put on the sleeve. And just like so. And bibbity bobbity boo. And we're back. But I haven't put the nunchuck on yet. Okay. I am so sorry this happened, folks. I had no idea this would happen. Okay, there we go. We're back. Bibbity bobbity boo. Oh. Don't get too close to Darth Vader or else he'll send you all the way back. Alright, head through here. Be sure to grab the money on the way out. I can't believe that happened. My batteries actually died during a recording. That's the first time I've had the batteries die on camera. What is this? I didn't know these existed outside of... I thought that was only in the DS version. Apparently they're in the Wii too. Okay, off we go. Nope, there's more. Now, something else I wanted to get on the topic of is that I'm also in the process of making another studio so I can do more work in 2 different places. I have the studio here in my office, and I'm also working on making a studio at home so I can do more things because my Wii U is at home and I can't bring it here with me. Unfortunately, I can't bring it. Unfortunately, I can't bring my Wii U over here because my father would get mad if I did that. I can't be bringing my Wii U back and forth because there's the chance that it could get damaged. My Wii U is very old. I've actually had it since launch day, believe it or not. I got it for Christmas the year it came out. Alright, 3PO! Okay, that opens the glass. Open up the mouth, here comes the data. Open up the garage, here comes the car. Or in this case, open up the hood, here comes the data. Alright. Now we have to get across this side. Okay. So you use the crane, and what you have to do here is very gruesome. You pick up the stormtrooper by the ass, and you bring him over to the cliff, and boom! You throw them off. I mean, it's very gruesome, but it has to be done. And these stormtroopers are like... I mean, if I would compare the Empire to anything, it would be the German Nazi Party. I just realized what I said there. Don't quote me on it. Thank you, sir. But seriously, a lot of people have compared, like, Emperor Palpatine as like the Hitler of the Star Wars universe. And honestly, I very much agree with that. I mean, who else would it be? I mean, Emperor Palpatine is guilty of many things, including the loss of many Jedi and thousands of lives, bringing down the Jedi Order, blowing up entire star systems. If Emperor Palpatine had never even existed, then they would have saved millions of lives. And same would go if Hitler never existed. I don't know why I'm talking about this on a video after all the stuff that's been going on recently. I probably shouldn't be talking about this on camera. Anyways, 3PO, open the door, please. Thank you. Let's go this way. And, some troopers are being arrested. Let's stop them. Whoops. Watch out. Do not let any of the rebel troopers die. Because I think that'll be, kinda... It'll cost a lot, I'll tell you that. I don't know what those purple boxes do. I mean, I saw them in LEGO Star Wars for the DS, but all these years that I played LEGO Star Wars on the Wii, I've actually never seen one of those before. Okay, blow these boxes open. Go into this room. We gotta jump again. Sorry I'm not really talking much in these past few episodes. I think the next level, if it's the level I think it is, I'll have a lot to talk about that one, because that's probably the level when I was a kid I used to have the most fun on it. Alright. Let's open these two doors. I forgot about that. In one of them, there's actually two stormtroopers taking a spa day. That is awesome. I forgot all about that. And in this one, there's two rebel troopers who were apparently trapped. Pull the lever, and that'll open that for C-3PO. Now R2 needs to go in there along with C-3PO, and then we can just get the hell out of here. Okay, there we go. And with that, the first level is done. I can't believe we're already halfway through the Let's Play. It feels like just yesterday that I started it. Antilles gets blown away. Oh no, Captain Antilles! Here we are on Tatooine. Now this part here will always remind me of when I was a kid. Because when I was younger, whenever Dad and I would come home at night, we would always look up at the night sky. And we would look at the stars. And we would try to find which ones were Star Wars planets. You know, we would say, you know, there's Tatooine up there, and there's Naboo on that other side, and there's Kashyyyk and Camino, and it's just, I love that. That's one of my favorite memories of being a little kid, is looking at the stars and trying to find Star Wars planets. That will always be one of my favorite memories of being a little kid in Star Wars. I'll never ever forget it. Alright, we've reached 20 gold bricks. Alright, let's move on to the next level. We just hit 300,000 studs. That's awesome. Alright, level 2. Probably my favorite level in the game. This is one of the levels that I've had the best memories with growing up. So much, in fact, that I could probably memorize the whole thing by hand. Like the back of my own hand. All these rundown droids. There's young Luke. Here comes R2 and 3PO. Wait, that's not what happens in the movie. In the movie, R2 runs away and Luke and 3PO have to go find him. And there's a sand person milking a bantha. Now that's an ugly sight. No, not Obi-Wan, the bantha. There's Ben Kenobi. Obi-Wan Kenobi, actually. I don't seem to remember ever owning a droid. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan. Now that's a name I have not heard in a long time. A long time. Now, the guy that played Obi-Wan Kenobi, his name was Alec Guinness, and he actually was already legendary before Star Wars happened, because he had been in many other movies, like Bridge on the River Kwai, and if I'm not mistaken, he was also in Mary Poppins, I think. Wasn't he in Mary Poppins? Wasn't he the voice of one of the, Nothing. My stepfather thought I was calling his name. Uh-oh. Sand people already? I thought they didn't appear till later. I didn't think the sand people actually appeared until later on in the level. That's what I get for slacking off. Anyways, let's get going. Now, Star Wars is often considered a Western. I mean, you have Han Solo, who's like the cowboy, like the John Wayne type figure, the cowboy, you know. And you got the young farm boy, and you got the sorcerer. Star Wars is a very unique film series in a lot of ways. I think I just named one of them. Alright, let's go this way. Wow, there's a lot of them up there. Alright, let's put the rest of this thing together. Actually, one thing I always used to do as a kid, so I would have Luke Skywalker climb in here, and then Obi-Wan would build around him. And Luke would just get stuck in there. I don't know why I ever did that as a kid, but for some reason I used to think that was really cool, and then Luke just climbs out there. That's actually kind of weird, because all the memories I have, he actually made it out. He actually just popped out the top. For some reason, that's what I remember. Alright. Up here, you find money. A little secret money stash. I think I should hide my money up there. I mean, who needs a bank company when you have like this little alcove in the mountain that you can put your money in? Sorry this is so quiet. And here are the most annoying characters in this level. Jawas. The Jawas are absolutely annoying in this level, because if they see a droid, they will come after you and they will hypnotize the droid, and it won't be able to move for like a minute. It's awful. But at the same time, what makes video games video games. You gotta have some sort of flaw. Could have some sort of difficulty, some sort of excitement, frustration. Build all the droids out here, put them back together, fix them. You dig these parts out of the ground like a prospector. That reminds me, I should probably watch Toy Story 2 again. I haven't seen that movie in probably about a year. Alright, lower that. Luke, you climb up there. No, Obi-Wan, you're not supposed to jump yet. There you go. Now, something I always loved doing when I was a kid was I used to get to the top and I would jump off. I would jump all the way back down. That was all I would do for hours and hours and hours. I don't know why I loved doing that so much, but I did. No, Luke! Okay, for realsies, we need to move on with this level. It's getting late. I don't know what time is left on my camera, but I actually just filmed something very special that you've probably already seen. Because it was at the end of the last Sluggers game. That is, if my timing is correct. I'm pretty sure I have another episode coming out this Wednesday. Today is March 21st, by the way. It is March 21st, 3/21/21. So, there are actually two different ways that you can get back down to the bottom. You actually need to go in through that that saucer there. You actually need to get in through that saucer. And if you're stuck up top here, you can either jump back down, or you can take this chute to get all the way back down. I love using the chute. That's actually one of my favorite things, because when I was a kid, my favorite part of the playground was the slide. I always loved slides, and I still do. There we go. Blow up all those crates. You have a little nifty little droid here that we can put together. He'll just be walking around. Come on. There, kill both of them. They're Jawas. They must die. The anti-Jawa allegiance. They may be lovable in the Star Wars community, but they are very annoying in this level because they will shut down your droids. And since R2 and 3PO are out and about, actually, I think I should try opening up the left side too, because I think you get something if you do all the ones on the left. Whoops, didn't mean to do that, sorry. So these open up and they give you studs. I thought there was a mini kit there. Oh well. Now, you're going to want to move the droids for this part, because they can kind of get in the way. So you're going to want to push them out of the way. Sorry, I don't mean to push you, but you need to stay out of the way so we can push the crate. And we build a couple more droids. For some reason, when I was a kid, I used to like destroying the droids. When I was a kid, I used to have a very wicked sense of humor. And I think that kind of carried over to today. Because a lot of people in my family have a really good sense of humor. Especially my grandfather. My grandfather had probably the best sense of humor out of anybody I ever knew. And also my dad, too. He's a really funny guy. But he likes good humor, not dirty humor. He's a very clean man. I love him. My father's a wonderful man. And I would say that, and my mom, I am very lucky that both of my parents, that I have very nice parents. I know a couple other people who don't. Now, let me teach an important lesson here. No matter what your parents do, you should always be grateful for them, because they're the ones that at least brought you into the world. They're the reason you're alive. So you should be grateful for your parents, even if you may have family problems. You should always be grateful for your parents. That's Nick's life lessons for you. I don't usually get sentimental like this during a video, but that's a topic that's been on my mind a lot lately. Jeez, it feels like this episode has been going on a while, hasn't it? And we're only halfway done with this level. I'm going to have to take a look at the timer to see how much time we have, how much time we've been recording for. That first level was pretty quick, but this one's actually pretty long. But that's okay, because I love this game. Excuse me, Mr. Droid. Now let's break R2 free. Out of your cell, you're sprung. You're free. Free as a bird. Alright. Wow, we've been recording for half an hour. I hope you guys like half-hour long episodes, because that's what you're getting today. Now, watch what the Jawas do when they see R2-D2. Yep, this is why I do not like the Jawas in this level, and I think they're in a couple other levels too. Now, it's not in the Jedi character to slaughter Jawas, but in this case, it's absolutely necessary. Now, I think... Whoops, I didn't mean to kill you, 3PO. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to kill the Jawa. Anyways, in the original trilogy game, there were actually gonk droids in those other two things. There were actually collectibles in those other two things. There were gonk droids. Anyways, now we have 3PO. We have both droids. Now, when I was a kid, I used to think that as soon as 3PO came out and he walked up to the center to face us, I thought that he was about to give a presentation. Like that's exactly what it looked like to me. I'm not sure why I thought that. Anyways, let's head out this way. Now, I like to take my time on this level because this was my favorite level as a kid. As I've stated already many times in this episode. There we go. I'm just going to stop and wait for everyone to catch up. Or never mind, I guess I'm going to kill all these sand people. Now, I personally love the sound of Luke's blaster. It's a shame that they didn't really use it much more after, it's a shame that they didn't use it for any other blaster, because that's actually my favorite sound for the weapons, the blasters. Where did Obi-Wan go? I saw him walk up. I saw him run away from the screen. Oh, there he is. It's about time he got back here. Apparently Obi-Wan had an adventure of his own to take care of. Okay. Alright, 3PO, you take care of this thing over here. Be careful not to fall in. Whoops! Didn't mean to hit you, 3PO. I meant to dodge the bullet. Wow, deflection! Now, one game I've been meaning to play lately, I mean, if I actually liked first-person shooters, which I don't, or third-person shooter, if I was a person that liked shooter games, which I'm not, I never liked shooter games, not even that. The reason why I got that James Bond game was only because Sean Connery was in it. Wow, Luke, you just pushed him off the cliff! And you jump off the cliff. Now, something I want to talk about here, I hope I don't get too off topic, is the Lego Indiana Jones. I played that game a lot too, when I was in kindergarten. And I remember going to kindergarten one day and talking about what I did over the weekend. And I said that I was playing Lego Indiana Jones and jumping off the cliff. Now, from what I remember, in the very first level of the game, there's a treehouse that you can go to, and you can actually swing off the treehouse and over the cliff if you had enough momentum. Alright, let's plant some trees. Palm trees. Reminds me of Florida. Or even California for that matter. I've always wanted to go to California. I've never been there. But a lot of people tell me that I probably shouldn't go there because I don't like time zone differences. Jawas! You must die! Stupid Jawa, get back here! There you go. Rotten hell, you little varmint. They're like pests. They're like rats. Or rodents, or other kinds of deadly creatures. Alright, Luke, get to the other side. Whoops, didn't mean to hit the dinosaur. Don't poke the bear! Alright. I forgot that the power-up thing makes you build fast. The power-up thing actually builds a lot of your abilities. I almost said immunities, but anyways, the power-up thing actually gives you abilities that you can't unlock till the end of the game. They let you have them early. Alright, let's get in here, fix up 3PO, and then get some stuff done. We are here at Obi-Wan's hut. Let's go inside. Oh, I thought the game froze for a second. I'd be like, what the hell? Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Your my only hope. A mug? It says world's best Jedi. A gun. And a walkie-talkie. Apparently Obi-Wan has a cell phone. Whoa, Luke. Be careful with that thing. Easy there, killer. Don't want to end up like your father. Alright. And that's going to do it for this episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I know this was kind of a strange episode because I couldn't really figure out what to talk about. But I've had people tell me that they actually love hearing me tell stories like that. And that makes me very happy. I really enjoy the feedback. And I'd love to hear more feedback so I can change my content. Because it's not all about me. It's all about you, the viewers. It's not about me at all. So anyways, that's going to be it for today. I'll see you guys next week for more LEGO Star Wars. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for watching.